Okay, so this is CLT22D. This is just further practice on the mixtures. I'm going to do some sample problems for you. Feel free to watch the video more than once, and they are kind of broken down by type of problem. We have solutions, we have metals, we have dirt, we have, I think I dropped the juice one, but that's okay. So here we are on number one. So everybody's looking at number one. And the first thing we do, of course, is we make a grid. So we have our grid. I'm gridding, grid, gridify, grid, gridtastic, grid. Are we done with the grid? We're done with the grid. Number one, so 2 gallons of 68% sugar solution. Well, I know where that's going to go. 2 gallons is going to go here, and I'll make that blue. 2 gallons of 68%. Was mixed with 6 gallons of pure water, and I'm going to go ahead and make that green. 6 gallons of pure water. Pure, ding, 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 that's danger. Pure water. How much sugar is in pure water? If you all said 0, you are correct. All right, so what's the concentration of the mixture? That means that this guy right here, since we don't know the mixture, that's going to be X. And we know what to do here. We're going to add this way. That's 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. And we're going to multiply this way. 2 times 68. 2 times 68 is 136. Right. And 6 times 0, of course, is 0. And we know what we do this way. We add. 136 plus 0 is 136. So what's my math problem? My math problem is going to be 8 times x equals 136. Remember, because we multiply this way. So 8x will equal 136. We're going to divide by 8. Divide by 8. Give you a second to catch up. And so x will then equal 17. And there is my answer. It is A. 17. Okay, so are there any questions on this? You can check with Mrs. Pugh, check with your neighbor, remembering we plug in what we plug in. All right, let's go to number 2. Julia wants to make a 15% acid solution. She's already poured 1 milliliter of a 60% acid solution into a beaker. How many milliliters of a 10% acid solution must she add to this to create the desired mixture? So I've got my grid. She wants 15%. Well, remember this column is percent. She wants 15, so that 15 goes right there. She's already poured, and I'll put this in blue, she's already poured 1 milliliter of 60% acid solution into a beaker. How many? Everybody knows what how many means. How many means X milliliters of a 10% must she add to create the desired mixture. Okay, so now we know what to do. We add this way, multiply that way. So we're going to start with 1 times 60 is 60. I'm going to switch colors here. X times 10, 10x. And so now we have 1 plus x. Remember the trick question. How do you write 1 plus x? Well, you can write 1 plus x or x plus 1. So this is the trickiest kind of problem here because we know we're going to multiply this way, and we're going to add this way, and the key is this box. The key is this box. Everything over here that I'm going to highlight in red, x plus 1 times 15, is going to equal this, 60 plus 10x. I'm circling that in green. So my math problem becomes x plus 1 times 15, because we multiply this way, is going to equal 60 plus 10x. And there's that trick question again, 60 plus 10x. I can't squish those together. hopefully you're all writing smaller than I am. So if we then, we have x plus 1 times 15, we need to distribute. So I have 15 times x is 15x. I have 15 times 1, which of course is 15. And that's going to equal 60 plus 10x. And I'm just going to actually make my equal sign here, right? It equals 60 plus 10x. We take away the lesser variable. In this case, it is 10x. Take away 10x. And we know that that leaves me with 15 minus 10 is 5x. We haven't done anything to the 15, and that's going to equal 60 because those cancel. I take away 15 from both sides, and I'm left with 5x equals, let's see, 60 minus 15, carry the 1, all that stuff is 45. And don't I then divide by 5? Divide by 5, x equals 9. And there it is, this choice B. Okay, so this is the trickiest kind right here. But if you come back to this problem, if you come back and look at this, you know this is the key. You're going to multiply this way, add this way, and then everything is going to equal this special box right there that I put a special black star in. Very special. Okay, repeats on 1 and 2. Of course, I'm not here to ask you your question for a repeat, so just ask Mrs. Pugh. All right, we're going to just move on to number 5 and pretend I didn't just say are there repeats. So this is number 5. Okay, so moving ahead to number 5. 9 gallons of a saline solution, I just covered up the 9. 9 gallons of a saline solution was mixed with 11 gallons of an 85% saline solution to make a 58% saline solution. Find the percent concentration of the first solution. So we have 9 gallons of a saline solution. 9 gallons, that's 9. Of a saline solution. Well, I don't know what the percent is. It was mixed with 11 gallons of 85. Okay, 11, 85 to make 58% saline solution. So that 58 is going to go right here. All right. So what's missing? What's missing is this box. Okay, because it says find the percent concentration of the first solution, x. Hey, we know what to do now. We're going to multiply across, add that way, add this way, multiply across. And it all comes down to this square. Everything equals the square in the end. All right, so let's do, in red, let's do 9 times x is 9x. Let's do 11 times 85. Using my sweet awesome calculator, 11 times 85, 935. And we're going to add this way. 9 plus 11, we know what that is. That's just 20. That stays 58. And now how do I write 9x plus 935? Because we add this way. That's the weirdest arrow ever. We add it this way, 9x plus 935. So this 20 times this 58 is going to equal 9x plus 935. So I'm just going to go ahead and write 9x plus 935. And what do I do with these two? What do I do with these two? I multiply 20 times 58. And let's see, that's going to be 1,160. 1,160. Okay, take away 935 from both sides. This is just a two-step problem at this point. That will cancel. I'm going to do that in green. That will cancel. 9x is going to equal, let's see, 1160 minus 935. 1160 minus 935. 225. Yay! Okay, divide by 9. Divide by 9. Let's see, 225 divided by 9. 225 divided by 9 is 45. X is 45. And is that one of my choices? It's not 45. It's 25. Don't I feel dumb because now it's recorded forever. X is 25. That's what I really meant. X is 25. There it is. Yay! Okay. So let's go back to number 1. Go back to number 1. Eventually. Number 1. Okay. Look at number 1. Where is that X? Where is that X? I don't know what's happening with this box up top. I'm going to try to get rid of it. Go away. Shoo. Okay. I don't want you either. Okay. This is troublesome. Close. Yay! Okay. So take a look at number 1. Let's do that in purple. Notice the X is here. Number 2, where's the X? The X is here. Number 5. Number 5. The X is here. So those are your 3 places where the X is going to go. So I'm just going to draw this on 6. Do not draw this on 6. You can look at this later on your own. But there are only 3 places where you're going to put an X. Either here, 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 or here. You're never going to put an X in any of the blanks over here. This is where you multiply and add. All right. Good luck, and may the force be with you.